We all know viruses and germs are everywhere. They can duplicate themselves quickly, and it can be very difficult to remove them completely from the air. Disease can be transmitted in many ways. The most common way is by air. The spread coverage of germs and viruses can be over a wide area. This makes the chance of contracting diseases very high. Currently, the disinfectant products on the market are not very convenient to use. They are usually unstable, and the sterilizing effect only lasts for a short period of time. More importantly, the coverage of the disinfectant is over a small area. When germs and/or viruses enter our body, they will attack our immune system, and that is when we become sick. Therefore, the priority of trying to stay healthy is to minimize the chance of getting infected by germs. The latest technology to combat all of this is a Japanese product called the EA mask, which has been designed to hold chlorine dioxide in its stable solid form. The EA mask has been created using breakthrough world technology. The EA mask is very convenient to use. It is stable, lasts up to 30 days, and can effectively kill up to 99.9% of viruses, germs, and fungi within a 1 meter distance. The product is suitable for anyone to wear, including newborn babies and pregnant women. The EA mask releases chlorine dioxide molecules into the air, and as a result, the coverage is three-dimensional around your body, which leaves no blind spots. Moreover, the concentration of the chlorine dioxide released is only 0.017 ppm. This concentration is far below the 0.1 ppm international threshold limit, TLV/TWA, for toxic gas. Chlorine dioxide has been categorized by WHO as an A1 disinfectant. This means that WHO do not set a limit of the acceptable daily intake, ADI, for chlorine dioxide, which means it can hardly be considered toxic. When the EA mask is in contact with the moisture in the air, it will release chlorine dioxide. As the molecules of chlorine dioxide are heavier than air, the molecules will not drift away quickly, but will float around the body and even attach to your clothes to protect you against any germs you come into contact with. When viruses, germs, and fungi come into contact with the clothes of someone who is wearing the EA mask, they will be oxidized and lose the ability to duplicate themselves. The chlorine dioxide coming out from the EA mask can swiftly destroy the tyrosine of the virus. This reaction will suppress the ability of the virus to infect animals or plants. The chlorine dioxide can also kill germs and other microorganisms, as it can control them from synthesizing protein. The chlorine dioxide then reacts with the amino acid of the germ, which results in the germ cell being destroyed. In the case of fungi, the chlorine dioxide penetrates the cell and oxidizes the central Mercapto group, therefore killing bacillus, viruses, algae, and fungi. The chlorine dioxide coming out from the EA mask can also react with pollen particles or similar antigen proteins, turning them into harmless protein. Chlorine dioxide coming from the EA mask can also react with formaldehyde and forms into formic acid. The formic acid will then react with the chlorine dioxide to become carbon dioxide and water. Therefore, the EA mask removes the smells from molds and toxic gas like the smoke from cigarettes. It can also effectively prevent the person who wears it from infecting influenza, or it can relieve irritation for people suffering from hay fever and allergic rhinitis. The molecular structure of chlorine dioxide in EA masks is composed of one chlorine atom and two oxygen atoms. There is an unpaired electron around the molecule, which has very strong oxidizing power. Chlorine dioxide deodorizes bad smells because of this very strong oxidizing power. Most waste content has a high concentration of hydrogen sulfide and ammonia gas. Both of these gases can be oxidized by chlorine dioxide. The smell is therefore removed by the EA mask.